pointed over at the sheep. I said, Daddy, I want to get on them because I was only 6 years old. And he said, nuh-uh. He said, you wanted to be a bull rider. He said, you got to get on the calves now. I said, okay. And first bull ride ever I got on, I think in shorts and boots and a short sleeve t-shirt.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to get things kicked off with a big kind of bull riding way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pullman Sports Arena. Well, folks, before we get things kicked off, we'd like to take a moment to pay tribute to one of the grandest sights in all the land. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please welcome Old Glory and our national anthem.
My dad and mom, they never wanted me to ride bulls. When I was 6 years old, Dad said he finally let me, and I'd run around the house there screaming, bull rider, bull rider. Jerome Davis, he's a 1995 world champion. The year I was born was the year that Jerome was hurt. He was hit up under the jaw and knocked out. And as he was coming down, he couldn't really hold his hands out in front of him because he was knocked out and hit on his neck, paralyzed him. My dad, he traveled with Jerome, and he always videotaped him and things like that. And Dad swore off rodeo ever since. Dad said, I never liked any other kid TV shows. He said the only way he would get me to calm down running around the house was to put in a tape of Jerome, and I'd sit there and watch him for hours and hours and hours. He's pretty much my mentor when I was growing up. Now, getting on bigger bulls, I can get on his bulls at his house for practice and things like that. And he's just been a real big part of my bull riding career. And there's kids in my school who claim they're bull riders, and it's funny because they don't know what we really go through. And all the football players and everything like that, they always mess with me about pain. They say they get more pain than we do, but they never had their hand tied to 1,800 pounds.
When I hit the ground, I saw his back feet come around, and I kind of curled up because I knew it was coming, and he caught me right here in the jaw.
I don't wear a helmet either, so he got me right there. He stomped on my head a couple times, and I dislocated my shoulder, got some broke ribs, and my knee's still messed up.
All my tendons had to be re-screwed, and my bicep rolled down to here.
Fractured my neck, broke my neck twice.
You know, it hurts, sometimes, but you got to deal with it. I mean, you got to pick your head up and, eat the pain and go on. Seeing my brother, watching him grow up too, and competing against him has been one of the biggest pleasures of my life. We want to see everybody do good, every time. And, there's not, as far as enemies go, there's not a whole lot of enemies in bull riding as for bull riders.
When you find friends in this sport, they're usually lifelong.
Yeah, I mean, every week, just going down the road with all my buddies, just going to a different rodeo every night. That's what makes it all worth it.
Gage is the hottest rookie on tour right now, and me and him were best friends till he moved up. When I was 14, my rookie year in Zebra, he was leading it. I said, dude, you're the rankest thing I've ever seen. He said, no, sir. He said, you're 14 years old guy riding the same bulls I am. He said, you're going to be in the PBR. He said, you'll be one of the best, there's no doubt. That's all I want to do is just be the best.
If you don't ride 8 seconds, you're losing all that money. So I'll tell you one thing, it don't feel like 8 seconds, it feels like about 8 to 10 minutes.
Right now, being so young, just try and win all the money that I can until I'm 18. That way, once I'm 18, I can buy my PBR card. Be honest with you, I sit in class all day dreaming about this. This is the only thing I want.
This is a young guy trying to break the ranks. Here's Josiah.
His hand popped out of the rope. But right there. The force of the bull pulled his hand right out of the rope.
Campbell.
My name's Jeremy Phillips.
My name's Brock Stasny.
My name is Joey Gwynn, and I approve this message.
2014 is in full swing. The young guy trying to break the ranks. Here's Josiah. Come on, Joseph.